Alright, so first thing you want to do is you're going to want to come to Unity Hub, which I am in right here, and you want to go to 3D built-in render pipeline and do this, and then you're going to select your name for your project. So for right now, I'm just going to call it tutorial. So you can basically call it anything you want, doesn't matter, you can call it whatever your game name is. Okay, next, if you're going to use and work on it with other people, use this, but for right now, I'll make a tutorial on that later, but for right now I'm not going to use that. So then you're just going to come down here to create project, and you're going to click create. This is going to take a really long time, so could take up to probably like 10 minutes. So while we're waiting, go to my Discord, link in the description, and when you get in, you're going to spawn on the rules channel. You're just going to verify. There's going to be like a green little check mark down here. You're going to press that, you'll verify, you'll get everything here. So you're going to come down to the Gorilla rig in scripts, and you're going to download this Unity package. Just click it. I already have it installed, so yeah, and now we gotta wait for Unity. Alright, once Unity loads in, it'll pop up like this. You're gonna want to come up to here where it says edit, and then you're gonna go down to project settings, and then you're gonna be up here, and you're gonna come down here to XR plugin management, and then install XR plugin management. Now you're gonna click on this and wait for it to install. Alright, so once you're here, you're probably gonna be here. You're just gonna click back up to XR plugin management. Where it has a little window computer thing, you're going to do open XR. You're going to click that, give it a second. Okay, it's going to ask if you want to restart the editor, and you're just going to click yes. Alright, once you're back, you're just going to click back in on XR plugin management, and you're going to want to go to this Android looking thingy thing, and then you're going to press Oculus right here. Okay, and then once you're here, you're going to click on Oculus here. You're going to do multi-view to multi-pass. Low overhead GLES, press that, and then this is basically what devices you want your game to run on. So Quest, Quest 2, and Quest Pro. Just click all of those. Okay, then after that you're gonna want to go to the window thing, single pass instance to multi-pass, and then from here you're gonna go to Open XR. Once you're here, you're gonna be in the window. You're gonna go multi-pass right here, and then for the enable interaction profile, you're gonna do Oculus Touch Controller Profile, and then you're going to do Valve Index Controller Profile, and then that should be it. And then after that, go to the Android tab up here, come over here, and this is Android is only Oculus, so you're just going to do Oculus Touch Controller Profile, and then change single pass instance multi-view to multi-pass. Alright, next thing you want to do is come up to Window, and you're going to come down to Package Manager. And then once this opens up, you're just going to look for XR interaction. Oh, and make sure you're in Unity registry. And then look up XR interaction toolkit. It should be right here. Just look up XR. It should be right here. And then you're just going to install. Alright, once it loads in, you're going to come down here to where it says samples. You're going to come right here, and starter assets, you're just going to click import. Alright, once it's imported, you could just X out of that. Alright, once you come in, you should be in 2.6.4, and then once you get back in there, just go through the files you do. Click on Starter Assets, and then come over here where it says Presets, and then on all of these, you're just going to click Add to Action Base, whatever it says. So just on all of them, just click this button. Next thing you want to do is come down to Project Settings, and then come over here where it says Preset Manager. And then right here where it says default right and left, you're just going to put right here, make sure it's capitalized, and then left right here. Alright, once that's done, you can delete the main camera. Alright, and then click on Assets. You're going to click right click, and if you downloaded the file that I told you to download at the beginning of the video, this should work. You're going to go to Import New Package, Custom Package, wait for it to load, and then you're going to come to Downloads, where you downloaded it, and then you're just going to press Gorilla Locomotion, press open, and then this should pop up. Just press all and then import. Okay, and then you're just going to click reload. Okay, and then it should be in your resources, Gorilla Prefabs and Gorilla Rig. Just drag this right here. Okay, and then you can do prefab unpack completely. And then let's get rid of the other main camera, because there's a main camera on the Gorilla Rig. And then you're just going to want to make a 3D object. For right now, let's just make a plane. And then scale this up a bunch, and then you can move this to where you want it. And then if you want to add a texture, you're gonna come right here and you can right click, create material, and let's just make the texture like yellow or something like that. So now it's textured. Okay, wait, first thing you want to do, delete this, remove component, and then you're gonna add an XR origin. So just type right here, down here, XR origin, and then tracking mode, just press floor, and then your camera, you're gonna want to open up the Gorilla rig, go here to where it says main camera, drag that in, camera floor offset game object, just do Gorilla player, and then Gorilla rig is already set up, and if it's not, just dragging your Gorilla rig to the top one. Okay, and now if you go and test it in VR, if you press play, and you open the Gorilla rig right here, open Gorilla player, and go to left hand or right hand, just pick any one. Make sure you're in scene, and then you can just move your hands around. This is how you can test in VR. So if I slam it on the ground, you go up in the air, like that. Same thing with the right hand. If I were to slam that on the ground, I go up in the air. Okay,